below.
Hi, my name is Jameson and I'm with National Pools. Today in our video, we're going to show you how to properly backwash a sand filter. To start off, we'll talk about the different parts that make up your sand filter system. First, you have your suction valves that are made of your skimmer and main drain lines that flow into your pool pump. Pool pump leads up to the multi-port and into the sand filter. Also contained in this system are your heater, any possible salt chlorinators, and your control panel. Your control panel is also known as your automation system that connects anything such as pool lights, water features, heaters, and pumps, all from the touch of a button on your phone. All sand filters have a normal or clean filter pressure that is labeled on your pressure gauge. Anytime this pressure raises 3 to 5 psi, we know that it's time to backwash because our filter is dirty. The first step of the backwashing process is to turn your pump off. Anytime you are moving positions of the multi-port, your pump should be off. You can turn your pump off using one of two methods. Simply flip the breaker, or for systems that contain the Easy Touch control system, hit the F button. So we're going to turn our pump off and walk over here towards our filter equipment. You should wait until the filter is completely off before moving the multi-port. If your pool has a backwash valve, turn the valve to the open position now, and then pressing down on the back of the black handle of the multi-port, rotate 180 degrees until the multi-port is securely in the backwash position. Walk back over to the control panel and use the same method to turn your pool pump back on. Your pump should backwash for 1 to 2 minutes or until the water coming out of your backwash line is clear. You may also, for pools that do not have exposed backwash lines, you may also observe the sight glass here until the water is returned to a normal clear color. After the pump backwashes for 1 to 2 minutes, turn the pump off and rotate the valve on the multi-port to the rinse position. Turn the pump back on and allow it to run for about 30 seconds. After allowing the rinse cycle to run for about 30 seconds, you're going to cut the pump off once again and pressing down on the back of the multi-port handle, rotate back into the filter position and close the backwash valve. Once you turn your pump back on, allow it a second to turn on and reprime itself. Once your pump begins, we're going to move over here to observe our filter and our pressure gauge. Once your pressure gauge begins to rise, you should observe the needle on the pressure gauge return to the clean filter setting. You should observe this to ensure that the pressure gauge does not continue to increase, meaning that your pool pump valves are in the correct position. Normal water filtering begins with water being pulled from the pump through a multi-port and into the top of the sand filter. The water is then pushed down through the sand bed where dirt and debris is captured on top. The clean water at the bottom of the sand bed is then pushed back into the pool. During the backwash process, we are reversing this filtering process by pulling water from the pump through the multi-port into the bottom of the sand filter, pushing the water up through the sand bed, lifting any dirt and debris. The water then comes through the multi-port and out the backwash line instead of going back into the pool. You should be checking your pressure gauges multiple times a week. We only want to backwash when the pressure on our pressure gauge raises 3 to 5 psi above clean filter pressure. Your filter may need backwashing weekly or sooner depending on conditions around the pool. Thank you for choosing National Pools for all of your pool and spa needs. We appreciate your business because our reputation holds a lot of water.